Hey, what up, Taurus? Welcome back to Taurus Numerology. It is November 23rd, 2025, 9:14 p.m. Pacific Time. 9:14 breaks down to a 5, and that is 1 and 4 is 5, 5 and 9 is 14. That is Major Arcana Temperance. That is Sagittarius energy. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius that is trying to alchemize and balance out something, trying to make a bunch of things work at once, doing your best to continue forward with some sort of balancing act. It's very much kind of like the Two of Pentacles, but the Two of Pentacles has a bit of a lack energy. The Temperance is not, there's no lack. There's abundance around, but there's a lot of things going on. So you're trying to maintain, balance it out, or there's a message of you needing to do this, you needing to really manage your time, manage your energy, your time. Got the Judgment card, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, managing your time, and there's something about a payout in your ability to have confidence in something. All right, the Queen of Cups is all about trusting your inner voice. The Queen of Wands, very confident energy, very social energy, very interactive, and isn't afraid to put themselves out there, right? There is some sort of judgment in this. There's some there's like a poetic justice in this. Something will get rectified, Taurus. Trust your voice. People want to see the confident version of you. People want to see or hear what you have to say. Yeah, Page of Cups. Wow, okay, Taurus. Interesting. Okay, this kind of reminds me of a month ago or so. It was like a reading where it just came into my mind right now where I was like, I'm talking to some hidden gems, some people who are diamonds in the rough a bit, people who second guess themselves a little bit, but have, it's very Taurus. Taurus is like they're really great at being more than just exceptional at something, but they'll play it down. You might play yourself down a bit to your Taurus. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Page of Cups. You need to give in to what inspires you. You need to give in to what makes you feel alive, or what makes you feel like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Whatever that is. Or if you're already working on something like that, there's great potential there with the star. The star is public recognition. The star is a glow up. The star is success. The star is you getting public recognition, or something you create gets public recognition, but it gets success. The Three of Wands is here, so that tells me you've been working on this, Taurus. Whatever this is, you've been working on it. You've been building it piece by piece. The Queen of Wands with the Queen of Cups. I feel like these two are meant to be together in this reading. Like I said, the Queen of Wands is the energy of someone who's very social, very outgoing. I know that's almost a little anti-Taurus, a little bit, depending on Taurus's mood, right? Tauruses don't like the public or being in the public for too long, yet you wouldn't think it when we are, or when Tauruses are in public. All of a sudden we become very social. So I see, saying that your issue here, Taurus, might just be for you to just show up to things, places, or show up to putting yourself out there. You just got to show up a little bit with putting yourself out there. Taurus, you're underestimating yourself. You're underestimating your magnetism, and you're underestimating your creativity. Let's see what else we got here. The Empress and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. Taurus, I think you don't realize how much attraction you are emitting. the kind of things you're admitting, the things you are attracting are very attracted to you. Is what I'm trying to say here. And there might be a particular energy that has an attraction to you to the point where they want to, what's the way to say it? They want to lock it in. They want to marry you. They want to take you off the market. Bottom of the deck here we got Five of Swords. Interesting. That's an interesting bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck card right there. Okay. So this is the bottom of the deck to these cards. And that was all about their confidence, trust in your voice. There's justice in here. Something about your creativity, something you've been building. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords is telling me you got another component there to get all this is something about pride. And I'm not sure if it's on your end or someone else's end, but it's something about pride where someone has to look past the competitive nature or ego or constant trying to get the last word. Whoever, if there's an energy like that in your life, there's something about having to let that go to enter this Queen of Wands energy, which is a very social energy, someone who can just put themselves out there. It's a key part of your game here with the Three of Wands. You've already built something here. It has something to do with your creativity. Page of Cups. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see here as well. Major Arcana cards we have Judgment and the Star. So you go based off the Major Arcana cards. There's definitely justice in something you're doing that involves putting yourself out there. There's great justice in there, and you might be letting these little ego battles or someone who is a manipulator or just constantly trying to keep you at odds, you might be letting that get to you. Yeah, see, the only thing that's keeping you from this Queen of Wands energy is this Queen of Cups. Well, it's not that it's keeping you, but the advice there is to trust your voice. Bottom of the deck here, we got Nine of Wands. I get two different downloads there. I get one that whoever this is that wants to lock you in and have this happy home, happy family, they come with a lot of baggage, or they come with a lot of pain, endings. They carry a lot of residue of the past. Let's see what we get here. 13, Death and Rebirth. Okay. Death and Rebirth, Taurus. I feel it. Yeah. So your only problem is letting this Five of Swords energy get to you and dealing with the baggage of maybe yourself or someone else. But whoever that is for you, whether it's your baggage or their baggage, whoever this person is, there's a lot of love here, the Empress, and there's a lot of attraction, and there's a lot of commitment here. I do see that. Let's see what else we get here for the Taurus Collective. Five of Wands wanted to pop out. Okay, so the Five of Swords was out here, the Five of Wands. Maybe there's a little bit of bickering, there's a little bit of battling, arguing. Maybe you have a communication style with someone that is very, it's always like a competitive little battle or debates or something like that. Maybe something like this is going on that might have something to do with keeping you or holding you back here. It's gonna be reverse, isn't it? King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Hangman. Okay, yeah. So you definitely do have someone in your energy that is just being kind of a punk. Hangman. The universe says trust the process of that. There's a lesson in you being able to handle an energy like this. Queen of Cups, remember. Queen of Cups. Trust your voice. Queen of Wands, remember. Just put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. You already had I believe it was the Three of Wands, so you've already have something already halfway built, or not even, well, more than halfway built, just ready to, something that's ready to elevate. So Taurus, it's really crucial that you don't give in to any of these tactics, or you must persevere. You must have to try to carry a little bit of burden as you proceed on. We got the Five of Cups, the Hermit, and the, okay, yeah. I see that you are doing this. You are kind of treading forward and carrying the burden, carrying the weight here, and it might have you a little bit disenchanted. Good things are coming though. 4, 9 is 13, 13 and 5 is 18. Yeah, you don't see it all. You don't see it all. You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. We are in a retrograde. Hangman energy. Metamorphosis energy. I really do feel this for you here, Taurus. The Hermit and the Five of Cups. It's like two people wearing drapes and looking down. Five of Cups is all about healing. Five of Cups is about starting to let go of the spilled milk and looking that there's more cups, more opportunities. And the Hermit is someone who is realizing that it takes specific, special journeys to acquire great knowledge, right? That is all Hermit energy. To acquire great lore, right? I see that all this still has you a bit, maybe feeling a little empty inside. All this, everything you're going through right now. I could see it has you a little empty inside. But you're doing good. This King of Wands energy, whoever that is, whatever that competitive, just wanting to ruin your day type of person, you're doing a good job dealing with it. You're almost out of it. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a bag of something. You have a collection of something you've created. You have undeniable body of work, or an undeniable inventory of things that bring success. The juice is worth the squeeze, and what you're trying to do is what I'm saying here, Taurus. All right, let's see. Let's get some final advice here for the Taurus Collective. I'm a bit tired today. Let's see. Final advice for the Taurus Collective. Yeah, exactly. Keep your ear to the grindstone, Taurus. You're almost there. Someone told me once good things happen to people who keep going. Eight of Pentacles. Very abundant number, Eight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Stay hungry. Keep working and stay hungry. And that is, I like that. That's a good combination there, the Eight of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Because you don't want to just be Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like, yeah, you have great ideas, but when are you going to do them? You know, you're still in that page energy with those ideas. And the Eight of Pentacles is someone who's working hard and creating stuff. And that's the perfect balance, to be in that page energy of ambition and thought process and creativity and inspiration, right? Because it could be a little, almost a bit, maybe delusional, right? But sometimes you got to get to delusional state to get really crazy inspirational ideas. Apply the Eight of Pentacles, and it's actually trying to work these things out. And this is where the trial and error process comes in. You can really figure out where you're at with things. That's a good balance to be at, Taurus. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it right there. Please like and subscribe. I do private reads that deal is still going. My price is down until the end of the month. Look that up in the description. And until next time, have a good night.